Fantastic. So we're going to start this demo the same way you would start with the engagement data platform. You're going to log in. You're going to use the exact same user credentials that you use today. That's because on the back end, we have unified all of our solutions behind a single sign-on. We are logging in to an account that belongs to a brand called Infini. Infini is a made-up brand. It's our sports apparel brand. We're using it today for our demonstrations and our examples. But one of the first things that you'll notice when you log in is that in the upper left-hand corner, we have an app switcher. This, woo! People love it. Yep,
Switch.
They do.
Switch.
Yep. Perfect. This allows you to access all of our solutions from one place, no matter where you are. We're going to demo all of these today, but for now, we're going to stay within the data platform. And I want to focus on the 5 core competencies of the data platform. It's data, integrations, machine learning, segmentation, and analytics. First things first, we're going to start with data. So today, you might manage your data across a number of different customer lists. Maybe you have relational tables. You have customers in one table, orders in another, shipping information in another. The data platform simplifies that. It takes all your disparate data and puts it in one place. That one place is the customer profile. It's the golden record, the 360 view, whatever you want to call it. It's the one place that holds all the information that we know about your customers and all the information you know about your customers. So let's take a look real quick. Profiles are found under people, and we're going to search for one profile in particular, Bill's profile. Within seconds, it comes up. And when you click into a profile, you're going to see a ton of different data points. On the left-hand side, you're going to see all of Bill's profile information, his email address, his phone number, his shipping information. On the right-hand side, his preferences, so his interest, his subscriptions as well. And in the middle, we have membership data, which comes directly from Cheetah Loyalty. So the Cheetah application and all the data from Cheetah Loyalty, experiences, and messaging gets centralized here too. Scrolling down, you'll see experiences on the right-hand side. Julian is going to cover that. I'm not going to steal his thunder. Yeah. But I want to draw your attention to machine learning on the left. So we have models native to the platform that run on all your customer profiles. They analyze it, and they bring out insights about those customer profiles. And those insights sit directly on the customer record. But that's not everything. We have all of Bill's orders. I won't embarrass them by clicking into them. And we have, this is actually really, really, really impressive. We have all of Bill's activities. Everything he's done, from update his profile, to purchase, to browse, to filling out a survey, anything he's done, we have here in a simple to understand timeline. If you were to try to manage this amount of activity data across multiple tables and multiple systems, it would be impossible, but we do it. We do it here. I could show you all the segment that Bill's belongs to, all of the offers he's been given and redeemed, all of his mobile wallet passes, and so on. The point is that all this information lives in one place. With it, you can power your segmentation, personalization, dynamic content, machine learning, and analytics. You don't have to understand a relational diagram of any sort to understand your data anymore. So where does all the data come from? Let's talk about integrations. This is actually my day job, is integrations. So this is my thing. It's not demo DJ, believe me. So we do a lot of integrations today. We support a lot of integrations today. But we're taking it a step further, and we're building out a connector framework. Those connectors are purpose-built for the systems they're meant to integrate with. You can see here that we've started. Some have already built, some are coming. The point is that we want to build the connectors and the productized integrations that matter most to you. So we want to hear it from you, because we want to build it. I'll be at the Experience Zone later today. You can find me there. If after Signals you have ideas or you want to talk to people, you have your Cheetah reps as well. They'll get in contact with me. But I want to have these conversations with you because I want to make data integrations far easier and far faster. What we are building right now supports batch and real-time. That means batch coming in and real-time coming in and streaming going out and batch going out as well. So there's huge possibilities there. Let's talk about machine learning. We saw on Bill's profile those machine learning attributes. Let's talk about where they come from. Native to the platform, like I mentioned, we have a number of different algorithms. We have cluster models that help you identify personas. We have propensity models to help you understand people who are likely to engage. One model we've been asked about over and over and over again we have right here. It's just to identify people who are at risk to unsubscribe. We'll click into it, and all the insights, well, the magic happens in the insights of our models. What you see here is a real-time distribution graph of all of your customer profiles, all of the customer profiles here. On the left-hand side, those that are less likely to unsubscribe. Those on the right-hand side, more likely to unsubscribe. We've bucketed them out, and we've put some nice color coding around them. Those buckets we have here is low, moderate, and high. They can be anything you want, any thresholds you want. If you want to understand what helps drive likelihood, what data points positively correlate and negatively correlate with likeliness, we have predictive factors here. You can read through those. If you are like me and you're not a stats person, we have written descriptions as well, which I find incredibly helpful. And if you are a stats person and you do want to dig into it, all of that, we have that too. Now, if we wanted to target the people who are highly likely to unsubscribe, how would we do that? In the data platform, there's two ways. The first way is segments. Segments are great if you know exactly who you want to target. We have a number of segments here. In fact, we already have one built for those that are at risk to unsubscribe. We'll take a quick look. All segments, or when you create a segment, you have access to all your customer profiles, all the customer attributes on those profiles. You can slice and dice your audience through demographics, preferences, behaviors like orders, emails, other engagement metrics. We have machine learning algorithms. We'll talk about that shortly. Calculated attributes. And conditions are great if you want to do really complex expressions, things that have nested expressions with ands and ors. That's conditions. But for this specific segment, we have machine learning. And to target people who are highly likely to unsubscribe, all it took was 4 clicks. You simply name the model that you want, and you say equal to the type of people you want, which is high. When you click Save, on the right-hand side, we're going to generate the exact size of that audience. And we're going to compare it to the overall population, so you can see how prevalent this is across your audience. Now, what if you don't know exactly who you want to target? Maybe you just want to explore your customers, you want to find new opportunities. Who knows, right? You want to answer some questions that have been nagging you for a while. Well, you do that with People Explorer. That's why we built it. It's our visual analyzer of all of your customer profiles and all the customer attributes. So for instance, with Infinity, we use personas in our marketing. We use it for dynamic content, we use it for personalization, we use it for segmentation as well. And to identify people as they fall into each of those personas, we use a cluster model. And simply by typing in the exact model that we use and the attribute that falls on the customer record, I can easily see my total population and the relative percentage of each of my personas. But it goes a step further. Let's say, well, you know, I want to layer on some additional information. I actually want to find if any of those personas have a higher likelihood to unsubscribe. See how fast that is? It's fast. Yeah, it deserves one clap. Woo! I mean, that's under a second, easily. And with that, you can quickly see, okay, you know, am I having any issues anywhere? Well, maybe, right? So loyal customers, I have a group right here that's pretty highly likely to unsubscribe. It's pretty big, actually. Maybe I want to turn them into a segment. Maybe I want to target them in some way. That's easy. You just double-click it. And now I drill down into that segment. It shows me there's roughly 57,000 people there. I can layer on additional attributes if I want. Maybe I want to understand them by age, maybe by other attributes. On the right-hand side, we have the total population and the size of this audience. And we've already started to build out the expression that we would use for the segment. If I want to create this segment, I just click Create Segment. That's it. Now, truth be told, in Infinity, we've identified these people months ago. We've been targeting them across experiences, messaging, and loyalty, trying to bring their numbers further in line with our other personas. And we've been monitoring our success, or not, in analytics. So let's take a look. We have brand new analytic dashboards. They are beautiful. They show you all the information you would expect to see, right? Sends, unsubscribes, clicks, engagement metrics. You can see them in aggregate form across multiple campaigns, like here. We can also drill down into individual campaigns. The graphs are pretty, the colors are new. We love it. Maybe it goes without saying, I don't know, but we love it. But there's more. All of this is fully customizable. All of it. Each of these tiles can be edited, not just to change what graph is shown, what data is shown. You click into it, and you open a workbench. That workbench allows you to edit any aspect of this, which metrics we're using, how we calculate those metrics, in case you calculate them differently internally than maybe how we do. That's fine too. But you can also layer in customer attributes. So you can say, I want to understand opens and clicks by gender. I want to understand it by our internal personas. Any of that can be done here in the workbench. Now, we've been targeting these loyal persona folks for a while, trying to bring their behavior back in line. We created, using the tools right here, a custom report for us. And you'll see very quickly, we had a problem for a while. Quite a few months back, our loyal customers, loyal persona customers, pretty high rate of unsubscribes. You especially see that in the timeline. Over time, we've tracked them. And at the bottom, you can see the exact campaigns that we've been using to target these folks. And as time went on, these are real-time analytics. As time went on, we were able to judge whether we were doing the right thing or the wrong thing. We were able to adjust tactics. We were able to adjust strategy. That is nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts.
Crazy.
All right? All right? So just to recap everything I just showed you. We took data from multiple sources. We brought it in. We put it onto a single customer profile. We ran insights using models. We ran models to generate insights about those people. We created a segment on those insights, and we created a sub-segment on those insights. Then we targeted them across experiences, loyalty, and messaging. And then we tracked our progress the entire way to know if we were doing the right thing or the wrong thing. That's it. Soup to nuts. It's nuts. All right? It's nuts. That's awesome.
Big
all
nuts.
Right?
Big nuts.
I can't get more excited than this. All right? It's what's in me.